are you feeling about therapy this time?
I really don't want to be here.
Okay, tell me why.
I just find it weird sometimes.
What do you mean by weird?
Like for me, like nervous, and I just really don't like to socialize with people, but with other certain people I like to socialize.
What about being here in therapy makes you nervous?
Yeah, it does.
What about it?
Oh, what about it? That part I haven't figured out.
And the other part, you said you don't like to socialize with certain people.
Yeah.
Could you be more specific in relation to therapy?
No, I can't think of it.
Because really, you and I aren't here to socialize.
Well, yeah, I know.
And I don't want you to worry about, like, if there's something about me that you don't care for, that's fine. You won't hurt my feelings or make me angry if you tell me. But if I don't know what exactly is keeping you from being comfortable here, then I can't do anything about it. I'm also not going to make you tell me, but I would like to know.
Nothing really is uncomfortable. I just don't want to be here.
Well, help me to understand why not. Except you don't have to worry about my feelings whatsoever. So if it's something along the lines of, I don't think therapists are helpful for anyone, or even if it's along the lines of, I'm just not ready to talk about what's going on with me right now, or anything in between.
Well, when I first got out of Sundance, I really didn't think I had to come, like, to a therapist thing and talk to people. So that got me by surprise. That's one why I don't want to be here. And other reasons, what you just said before, like I'm not ready to talk to people of my problems.
What kinds of things are, what about having to come to a therapist after getting out of there shocked you? Or upset you, or whatever you felt from it?
Like certain things when I was there, you're saying? Or
Because you said that when you got out of the Sundance, you said you were...
I was told I was going to talk to a therapist after I got out.
Okay. And that having to talk to a therapist after you got out was something that didn't really strike you the right way?
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, why didn't that strike you the right way? Well, what about it was...
Well, obviously this is my first time,
sorry?
Well, obviously this is my first time, and I'm just not really being too, like, going to, what's the word? Well, I'm not really used to going to places that I'm, like, really comfortable with, but I can't think of the word, but I'm not comfortable going to places where I don't know.
Okay. So new places, is that in general or?
In general.
In general, okay. What is it about new places that?
Well, meeting new people, seeing other people, that frightens me mostly. But if I like get to know them in a certain way, like texting on the phone or so, then yeah, I would probably be okay coming to meet someone and get to know that area.
Well, you and I can't text, right?
Yeah, I know.
So, do you feel like if you knew me better, or we knew each other better, that you would feel a little bit better about coming?
Yeah, I suppose.
If the answer is no, that's okay too, but I thought I would ask.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do you do to get to know someone? Or what kind of things do you ask about?
I usually ask something that they have in common with me. And I basically ask them about, like, how many brothers do you have and all that. And that's it. And once we get comfortable, we hang out often. And yeah.
So what could you and I do for you to start feeling more comfortable here? Or what can we talk about?
Well, first of all, I would like how long would I be coming here?
That's a fair question. I can't answer it yet. Because we gotta talk about some of the things that you're struggling with before I can give an answer. Typically, I don't see people for very long. I will tell you that much. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna see you for the next year or anything. Okay? Or even for the next 6 months. But I cannot give you a definitive answer until we chat a little bit more about some of the things that you're kind of dealing with.
Oh.
What else?
I don't know.
So when you say new people and new places frighten you, what do you mean by frighten you?
By frightened, I mean, like, sometimes I'll get nervous or I'll have an anxiety attack.
What kind of thoughts do you have whenever you feel frightened by a new place or a new person?
I think of, like, dark things.
Can you give me an example?
Dark stuff.
I get that, but any example at all, it doesn't even have to be the most serious one or the darkest one. Just something just kind of give me an idea of what you mean by dark things.
Blood.
Your own blood, someone else's blood.
Someone else's.
Do you feel like if you go to a new place or meet a new person, that something will happen to you or to them or something different?
By me, when I think that, I think I would do something like a serious accident, and that would happen. Kind of like predicting.
Okay. Has anything like that ever, like, have you ever had a dark thought about something and that something or something similar actually happened?
No.
else frightens you about going to new places or meeting new people?
To be honest, when I go to a new area and I see they have kids, I get like, oh god. These kids, tiny kids, they just piss me off really easy.
By how they act, or
By how they act. And I have to go to work with my dad every time. And sometimes we do go to a house where there are kids.
what kind of work does your dad do?
He works on air conditioners.
What are some things about new people that frighten you?
Kind of like the personality.
What do you mean?
Like my personality, I'm over like stay in the dark and just watch TV type.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when I go to people's places, I see they're like more like more like thuggish type.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Well, mostly that.
So someone with a thug personality
Yeah.
frightens you?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that brings us back to what can you and I talk about or do to help you feel just even a little bit more comfortable today?
I guess listen to my music.
Okay. What kind of music do you listen to?
Rock and rap.
Go ahead.
Rock and rap.
And when I say go ahead, listen to something else too.
Oh, nah. Not right now.
Not right now?
Yeah.
So then what are some things that we could do or talk about that would help you feel more comfortable today?
I don't know.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me as a therapist?
No, not really.
Not really? Okay. Well, if you don't want to listen to music right now, why don't you tell me about some of the artists and musicians that you listen to?
Slipknot, Avenged Sevenfold, Kevin Gates, and Bandit Gang.
What's the last one?
Bandit Gang.
Okay. Tell me what you like about Slipknot.
I like how their personality is. Like I don't support the devil, how they like support the devil and all. I don't like that part. I just like how they're like all dark and just like bloodthirsty and all that.
What's your favorite Slipknot song or album?
Custer, the
Custer?
Great Chapter,
Sorry?
the Great Chapter album, song, Custer.
What's it about?
Really this just
Cutting?
yeah.
So you said Slipknot, Avenged Sevenfold.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about Avenged Sevenfold?
Avenged Sevenfold, I listen to them barely because their music ain't that like hardcore. But what I like about them is how their lead singer is. He somehow sounds like the lead singer in Slipknot.